The angel said, "Do not be afraid. I am bringing you great news, the news that is to be shared to the whole world." Dear friends, once again, we are celebrating the great Christmas. I wish you a very happy Christmas. Christmas is the celebration of joy, happiness. The whole world celebrates Christmas. It includes people who have faith, people who have no faith, people who are not Christians, people who even do not believe in God. But there are differences in these celebrations. For some people, this is simply a celebration, a time where they can enjoy, they can make merry, they can be happy. And if you ask them, why are you celebrating Christmas? Their answer will be that everybody celebrates, so I too celebrate. But there are some other people who have a reason to celebrate. They are people of goodwill. The angel said, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace to the people of goodwill." The people of goodwill celebrate Christmas, though they do not know why it is celebrated. But they imbibe the spirit of Christmas. The spirit of Christmas is joy, sharing, and inclusiveness. And those people of goodwill are ready to share the joy of others. They are ready to be included, they are ready to include others. So they celebrate Christmas. But for us Christians, the reason to celebrate Christmas is something different. We are happy, we celebrate Christmas because it is the day of our God who became man and dwelt among us, God Emmanuel, God with us. And the reason for our happiness, our joy is this, that our God is with us. He came into this world, He became one among us, so that we can be one with Him. And that gives us a new identity. That identity is that I and you are the children of God. And that gives us the real happiness to celebrate our Christmas. Connecting to the Christmas, we read from the prophet Isaiah, "The people who walk in the darkness find great light." The reason why Isaiah said this is this, that the people of Israel were in bondage. They were in suffering. They were in doom and gloom. And they expected a day of liberty. The people of Israel expected a day when they are no more afraid of Assyria, and they wished that they should be liberated. And Isaiah gave them hope. There will come a Messiah. And that hope gave them joy. And that hope prompted them to live happily their life. My dear brothers and sisters, we have joy not because we don't have any suffering. We have joy because our God is with us, God Emmanuel. God became man and one among us. And when we are aware of this fact that the God is with us, it also tells us that the God is within us. And a person who recognizes the God within oneself is enabled to suffer And that sufferings brings joy because that sufferings comes out of his love for the other one. The world expects a joy that excludes sufferings. But Christian love, Christian joy always includes suffering. It is very important to know this aspect because I know that very many of us, when we wish each other Happy Christmas, when we wish each other Merry Christmas, we are not able to really experience that joy, that peace within ourselves because we are facing with the difficult times of life. Maybe because of the illness, because of the death of the near and dear ones, maybe because you lost the job, maybe because of your financial situation, maybe a relationship problem. There are so many situations which brings unhappiness in our life. And then we wonder, can Jesus really bring happiness into my life? Does this Christmas give any relevance in my life? Yes, Jesus who included everyone in his life. He chose not to be born in a palace, but in a manger. The first message was given not to the kings and the nobles, but to the shepherds, the humble human beings. And he started his life from the manger, where he really experienced every aspect of suffering. He experienced hatred, he experienced betrayal, he experienced cross, he experienced wounds. Every aspect of suffering that we can think of, he experienced. So we can look at him and say, yes, you understand where I stand. And that is God Emmanuel, God with us. May this Christmas bring that joy and happiness to you, to your family, to your near and dear ones. I wish you a very happy Christmas.